cars like trash. You'll catch a blast if you move too fast. I talk with class, you don't have to ask. Getting everything by flash and cash.
Hello everyone, and welcome back to Review of the Week. It's your host James, and we're joined with Alistair again. As well, it's basically me and Alistair by now at this point. And yeah, so this is his first time back after our long break. Obviously, I did my last episode last week on my own. Back on the grind, innit? Yeah, back to the grind, should be good. Alistair, kick us off this week. What's going on?
All right, so this week we're going to be looking at a few things. First, we're going to be having a look at something I think is very, very close to James's heart. James, would you like to tell the people how much you like InfoWars and a Mr. Alex Jones?
Well, Mr. Alex Jones is an international hero. The reason for this is he has brought truth to the lives of millions who would otherwise have been brainwashed by the evil globalists. He's been bringing health and supplements to people who would otherwise disregard their health, and he has brought enlightenment to these people. These wonderful, hard-working Americans and some Europeans who all they want to do is be good people, and he's helped them to do this. I'm wearing his jumper right now because I'm happy to support the info war. There's a war on for your mind, people. If you're receiving this transmission, you are the resistance.
Okay, have you finished your advert, James?
Yep.
Okay, well, that advert is pretty much unneeded because if you didn't know, Alex Jones has been banned
from social media, not the interwebs. You cannot ban him from the interwebs.
No, you can still, if you still miss your daily dose of Alex, you can go and still you can go to his website. Is he still doing podcasts there?
Yeah, he still does a daily show, and thousands of people tune in all over America just to watch him.
Thousands of people.
The War Room. If you guys want to watch the War Room, you can still do that. And there's also Paul Joseph Watson, who's a member of the Info War.
Okay, James. Okay, I think you finished advertising, but he does kind of need advertising right now because he has been banned by YouTube, Facebook. Did Twitter ban him? I think Twitter banned him afterwards, didn't they?
Yep.
It
just goes to prove that the globalists are in control, man. I've been telling people this for years.
No, right? This is not the globalists, James. These are private companies.
These are the precise globalists who he's been warning us about. And when he starts getting on the trail, when he starts awakening people to this horror, that's when they ban him because they know he's right.
But Jane, the thing about it is, though, I wouldn't say it's anyone in particular. These are private companies that it's their choice to ban him. Okay, it's not
his freedom of speech. His freedom of speech doesn't end when someone on the other side of the argument gets offended. Right?
No, but his freedom of speech does.
These are platforms of free speech, and he's been removed from them when everyone else can have their fair free speech on there.
Because they are private companies, though, aren't they? They are private companies. If I don't like someone's free, if I don't like what someone's saying using my platform, he can still use his own platform, his website. But if I only use my website,
so Facebook ban Alex Jones, but they still have ISIS on there. Okay,
now, I agree with you. That's awful.
Right, but I'm not sure which is worse: Alex Jones sitting at a desk or ISIS fighting a war against half the Middle East. Which one do you think is worse?
It's awful, but they're still a private company. They can do what they want. It's their choice, isn't it?
Yes, of course they can. But the point is, it's unfair and undemocratic, and therefore wrong.
It's not undemocratic though. It can't be. It can't be undemocratic because it's a private company. This isn't the state. This isn't the state. No, they shouldn't do it, but they can do it.
If she wanted to, could walk out her house and just start, lopping people's heads off, but she doesn't because it's the wrong thing to do, isn't it?
Yeah, but the fact is, she still has the power to do it. She could do it.
Yeah, so Twitter have absolutely every right, and Facebook and whatever, to do this.
Yeah, they do.
But it's not the right thing to do. Because
it's not the right thing to do, but they can do it, and they have done it. And I mean, Alex Jones is now, he looks like he's in tears, the poor guy, isn't he? On his, I saw a video of him. What's it called? Where he was like crying or something.
No, that was Trump. That was when Trump turned bad. Trump was unfortunately affected by the globalists in 2017. And it is sad because, Alex was reduced to tears.
I mean, I feel like I just had my best girlfriend break up with me. And the left will make jokes, but this ain't funny, man.
Just to see a grown man like that.
We have done it. James, we have already done a podcast on that.
Yeah, I know.
We don't talk about that now. What we're talking about now is Alex Jones and the fact that I think I don't agree with it, but I personally think
Sorry.
I don't agree with it, but I think it's, what are you going to do? What are you going to do, James? Have you boycotted using YouTube? Are we not going to upload this to YouTube? I think we are, aren't we?
No, of course we are, because because we have to use that very platform to get him back. We have to fight them at their own game.
How do you do that, James?
Well, first of all, what we need to do is we need to gather a large following and make them wear black shirts, and then we turn up in Los Angeles. And we go to, YouTube and Facebook, or not Los Angeles, Silicon Valley, or whatever it is. And we turn up at their places and we say, bring Alex Jones back, or we will, what should we do?
What are you going to do? I'm not getting involved in this, James. I hate Alex Jones.
I don't know what we can do, but we just do something interesting, like, I don't know, like march on Los Angeles or something. Take a leaf out of Mussolini's book.
Mussolini, okay, so we're going to fascism now, are we?
Yeah, why not?
Why not? I mean, because Alex Jones definitely wasn't advocating, because Alex Jones was advocating against feminism, fascism, we should go for it, not feminism. He also advocates against feminism, that's not fascism.
We have to surprise him, because that's the last thing they'd expect. Look, Alistair, I'm on the InfoWars store here, but I'm on survival food. Right?
It doesn't work. It doesn't work.
Alex is selling us survival food because he knows that we are the insides of Washington. And he knows that we're going to end up dead very soon. And we have to live in a bunker under our houses and eat.
InfoWars survival food. Be prepared. InfoWars store.
It's actually the Patriot
Stock up now in our pantry and save big.
Patriot pantry. Come and get your pizza. I'm coming.
$149. What is it for? Okay, what are you getting for your 150 quid? Okay, 150 quid. That's about 150 quid with Brexit.
It's a durable food supply for the survival pizza kit.
Yeah, but what is the survival pizza kit, James?
The survival pizza kit is a large tub full of survival pizzas featuring such flavours as shredded mozzarella cheese and pizza sauce, so that every fellow patriot can live during the nuclear fallout.
Who is going to buy this? Would you actually buy this?
Well, yes, because I know that something very bad is going to happen very soon.
You spent 150 quid on a load of sauce.
Raw sauce.
Raw sauce. Raw sauce. Okay, look, I'm looking at this. The ultimate breakfast kit.
Life Select for 1 year. It's only $2,000.
Only $2,000.
Yeah, that's 2,000 calories a day for 1 year.
But it's not natural though, James, is it?
Well, in actual fact, Alistair, it is.
Oh, is it? That's a twist. Gone. How's it natural?
We have cream of wheat, oatmeal, potato soup, traveller's stew, creamy chicken rice, cheddar soup, fettuccine alfredo, cheesy broccoli and rice, mac and cheese, energy drinks, whey powder, pancakes, banana chips, beans and rice, chocolate pudding. Alistair, this is all one needs.
This seems a little bit more light-hearted, James. I thought you were going to get really defensive, but no, you're...
No, I know. I'm defending Alex because he deserves to be defended. He's had to defend humanity his entire life against a globalist, and all I can do to repay him is defend him when he's. So now
that Alex Jones has been completely and utterly banned from most websites, are you going to start buying this? And is this the only thing you're going to eat? You're just going to eat creamy cheese, mac and cheese, creamy broccoli.
I will support the InfoWars
chocolate pudding
until my end. Look, Emrick's Essentials. We have to check out his essentials.
Oh my god, look at this.
No, this website is top quality. Do you know what the problem is, Alistair, with this country in the UK? We've been brainwashed into thinking that we are free and we are multicultural, and
what's wrong with multiculturalism?
We have the best NHS in the world and everything's brilliant. I'm just going to have some water.
As am I.
But no, in actual fact, we are a disgrace. What rights do we have in this country, Alistair?
We have lots of
freedom
rights.
of speech? No.
Yes.
We have freedom of expression, which is not the same thing.
How are they different then, James? How are they different?
Well, for example, now I'm not advocating this in any way, and this is wrong.
That's how you know that he's about to start with something good. Okay.
This is wrong, right? There's no doubt about it. But there are people in the US, the sort of people who might buy this stuff on the InfoWars store, and they openly carry firearms.
Yes.
And they stand outside mosques and what else, like asylum seeker places. So that's those sort of places. with immigrants or ethnic minorities, and they just have little signs like, go away, you Muslim, or something like that. It's bad. Like, it's bad stuff.
Yeah, we don't advocate for that. James, that's crazy. Some videos I just made. He doesn't advocate for that.
We shouldn't be making people feel bad unless they deserve to be. But these people obviously don't deserve it. But for example, if I did that in the UK, I'd be arrested. I would literally be arrested within minutes. Hate speech and whatnot.
Because
that's good. In the UK, we have freedom of expression, which is different to the America's freedom of speech. And there's a subtle difference, but in America, you can say whatever you want without consequence, as long as it's not threatening. And in the UK, you can't, because if I said something like, "Oh, I don't like Italians because they are fascists," for example,
that'd be allowed.
Well, I probably won't get arrested for that. But if I was going around with a bunch of people with signs saying, "Oh, kill Italians" or something, I'll get arrested.
that wouldn't be allowed.
In the US, that's absolutely fine. But that's not the point.
Okay, what's the point? Keep going. You're saying we've got freedom of expression.
Absolutely.
Okay, that's all right.
So,
okay.
So we have freedom of expression, which is like a half-hearted freedom of speech, right? We can't carry weapons because...
No, we can't.
Because the police think they're a higher power, even though they haven't got any money to be that higher power with, which makes no sense.
Austerity.
No, that's not austerity. That's just the fact that there's no money left because of spending.
No, it's no austerity. They're cuts, James. They're cuts. Theresa May likes her cuts.
Yes, there's cuts because there's no money to give to them because the socialists before spent it all.
Socialist before? What's socialist before? Gordon Brown was hardly a socialist, all right? And
yes,
Tony Blair...
he was. He was the filthiest socialist there's ever been socialising.
No, he hasn't.
Yes, he is.
No, he wasn't.
Well, apart from the fact he essentially caused the economic crash and then dealt with it quite badly.
He was not... That's not socialism, though.
That is socialism.
I know that's not real socialism. I know that's a meme, but come on.
Spending other people's money is socialism. That's what he did.
That's government.
Yes, and it was a Labour government making them a socialist government, so it was socialist.
No, not Labour is socialists. Tony Blair's not a socialist.
Yes, they are.
No, yes, they're not. Tony Blair is not a socialist
party.
No, they're not really.
Yes, they are already. They
are right now. Okay, they have been for a lot of history, but they're not entirely because Tony Blair was not a socialist.
Tony Blair is a basic socialist.
No, he's not. It was against socialism.
Right, we're not going into this. Yeah,
because we've already been into this and you're wrong. Keep going.
No, you're wrong.
No, you're wrong.
No, I'm not.
Yes, you are.
No, you are. The point is that... Right, just rise above Alistair, you're the evolved being. The point is that we haven't got freedom of speech. We haven't got the right to carry arms. When we vote, we're not actually voting in a democracy because we're voting for we're voting for a representative. What I mean by that is that let's compare ourselves to a real democracy like ancient Greece, Athens to be precise. Because I'm an adult male, because I will be an adult male in the future, that means I could walk into Parliament and say whatever I want to say, and we can vote on it, and that's that. But I can't do that. If I walk into Parliament, I'll get shot. I have to vote for someone who goes into Parliament and may or may not represent my views.
That's the problem with representative democracy. That's the problem with representative democracy.
Yes, therefore...
Do you really believe that we should have direct democracy then when it comes to elections? Like, we should direct prime ministers, we should vote on prime ministers and not vote on the candidates,
yes.
MPs and stuff.
Yeah, clearly.
The thing is, though, like, when you do think about voting, though, a lot of the time people do vote for their MPs because their MPs make promises what they're going to do to the community. And on an upside of that, normally your MP...
There's the problem. Community. Another socialist, bang word we can throw out there.
James, what do you expect to do then? To roads and sort out like taxes and things?
No. What we do is we make each city in the UK its own city-state. And then... each area around that city-state, so for example, where we live, we'd be a city-state of, I don't know, nearest city, maybe Luton, maybe? We could be like Luton sort of area. That could be like one city-state, and we vote for the leader of that city-state. And for example, if you want to, we can go to war against London, or we can go to war against Birmingham, or Cambridge.
So what you want to have is you want to have basically what the United States is,